Hi, I'm Dr. Aimee Lyst. Today I want to talk about sabotage, or in particular self-sabotage. So a lot of people will ask me, how do I know if I'm sabotaging myself, or I'm sabotaging my goals or the things that I want? And the truth is, most of us practice some sort of self-sabotage in some area of our life. A lot of us do it in a lot of areas of our life. If you feel like you self-sabotage, chances are you probably are. But if you are aware of the fact that you might be self-sabotaging, you're halfway there. You're halfway to figuring it out and being able to stop sabotaging yourself. So, whatever it is, if it's your career, if it's your relationships, you have to stop and think, one, what are the goals? What do you want out of this? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of your career? What do you want out of your relationships? Think about what those ideals are, and then stick to them. Now, I know that's really easy to say and it's hard to do, and that's where self-sabotage comes in. So if you feel like you aren't getting what you want, you're not reaching the goals, stop and think, why not? Are you getting a lot of good feedback? Are people saying, no, you're doing the right thing, you're taking the steps, you're doing the work? Or are they giving you some feedback of like, well, you could put a little effort in here, or maybe you need to learn about this? You got to take that advice. But if everybody's kind of saying, no, you're on the right track. No, I don't have any negative feedback. Things are going great. You're working toward it, but you still don't feel like you're there. You still feel like something's not right, or maybe you can't get there. What if you don't get there? What if this happens? What if, I lose track or I lose focus? That's when you have to stop and look in the mirror and go, okay, what am I telling myself about this? And the chances are you're telling yourself something negative. More than likely, in most cases, you're telling yourself, it's too hard, you can't do it, what if I fail? What if I don't get there? That's self-sabotage. So, there's a quote by Marianne Williamson that I really like. Most people have heard it. That's, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? And what I'm saying is, we tell ourselves that we fail. So you have to stop telling yourself that you're going to fail. And even if you do fail, it's a learning lesson. You can use it to the good, and you can fail forward and learn from it. And in that way, it's not a failure. You're really working toward those goals. So what I'm saying is, if you really get aware, you really stop and think about what you're telling yourself, you can stop the self-sabotage and you can tell yourself that you're not going to fail. If you or anyone you know would benefit from mental health treatment, please call your doctor or contact another qualified medical professional in your area. If you have questions about this topic or any other mental health concerns, please call us at the Counseling and Learning Center.